We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Brett Anderson gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit. Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Arizona, the left fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch on its way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Standing in, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Anderson has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2 the count.
Softly hit to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Madison Bumgarner gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Behind 0-2 now.
0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Coming to the plate now, Avisail Garcia. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes in here right at 260. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. Two and 0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So here's Eduardo Escobar, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Eduardo Escobar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
In now, Carson Kelly. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Escobar gets his lead at first, nobody out. A bullet to first base, and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
To the plate now, Kevin Crone. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
1-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Here now the 2-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The first baseman, Ryan Braun.
Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Now here's the pitch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Keston Hiura is on deck. Bottom of the second here with no score. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Popped up. Escobar has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Bumgarner has his sign, and the pitch.
Wood!
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Cole Calhoun. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the pitch. Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Calhoun, a 32-year-old veteran. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Madison Bumgarner. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Third inning, no score to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, reined in. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Striding in once again, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, yeah. 0-1.
Two out, nobody on. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to, so you got to be on point with this one.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And it's fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
A payoff pitch one more time. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Eric Sogard, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Sogard is retired, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring Luis Urias to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Fastball well outside. Hit hard towards center. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
At the plate now, Brett Anderson. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Bumgarner sets. Here it is. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Comes set. The 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here's the 0-2.
No, that's the ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 3, Ketel Marte.
In now, Ketel Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Drilled down the line, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here is Avisail Garcia. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
That's the ball.
And that misses for ball 1. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In is Christian Yelich. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. One and two for Christian Yelich.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Braun.
Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Diamondbacks.
Thank you, Heidi.
Carson Kelly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Carson Kelly stands in as he looks at a called strike.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Garcia. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Now batting, Nick Ahmed. A base hit in his first trip. Pitch on the way. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Right to him. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kevin Crowe.
Into the box now, Kevin Crone comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Kane going back. Still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Up next,
Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
the right fielder, Hole.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now. Striding in, Omar Narvaez, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Standing in now, Keston Hiura, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Eric Sogard, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is wild, and the inning will continue.
The batter, number 2.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Urias. Bumgarner sets. Here's the first pitch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 on the ground to the right side, and that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it, so he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
So now to the plate, Brett Anderson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Madison Bumgarner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard, but foul. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Here comes another 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
At the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
1-0.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Cain. No hits to this point.
The center fielder, Lorenzo.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
1 out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-2. A shot down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Bumgarner has his target. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
1-2.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Corey Knebel is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Number 2, Ketel Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's outside. Ball. No, that's
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
it.
2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
In now, Eduardo Escobar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
Ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Carson Kelly. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's outside.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, but they're up 1-0. Here's Ryan Braun now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 home is a curveball that misses high.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Digging in to try it again, Keston Hiura. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Bumgarner into his motion. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball. 1-0.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
Lifted in the air to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail 1-0. Greg Holland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Greg Holland.
All set for the start of the inning. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Nick Ahmed, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball. That's inside.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Kevin Crone will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Ball 2 now. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0.
That's the ball. Outside.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. He's set. Here it comes. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The left fielder, number 2, Starling.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Into the box, Eric Sogard.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Hit in the air to center field. Marte is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Luis Urias.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. Last time through was a base hit. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. He's got it. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Now batter, the pitcher, Red Conway.
Manny Pena will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bumgarner sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit to short. There is Ahmed. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. It remains 1-0. David Phelps enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now to the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Sogard trying to get there. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Digging in now, Carson Kelly. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home.
That missed. That's the ball. 2-1.
Fastball well outside. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Nothing for the Diamondbacks in their half of the 9th. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Brewers. They trail here 1-0. Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one. Now
here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Archie Bradley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. The 2-0. Bradley is in the midst of a strong season, and the fans have taken notice. He's currently leading all National League closers in All-Star votes.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
Scorched to third. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Now in the box, Ryan Braun, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Comes set with the 0-1. Sacrifice attempt here. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Tyrone Taylor will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So striding in, Omar Narvaez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Fouled off. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Fouled away. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And it's fouled away. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
They say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Milwaukee used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. David Phelps gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.